Hello people YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. I've got a different setup here. My PlayStation's just taken off. I don't know. I really need to clean it. I keep saying that, but I really do need to maybe get a wee hoover. Just when I started to think about recording, it just starts playing. Not playing up. Just the fans really buzzing. But I'm going to play the TGCTours promotion event 5.1. I've also got my head camera set up, just purely because I've had a little bit of allegations been made. So first, I just quickly want to just go over some things. I actually had a comment on my channel this morning in one of my videos. Can't remember when it was, but it said that my swing line was quite straight, but it's all technique. But this is my old control pad. This is a Sony. This is a Darth Vader, a limited edition Star Wars control pad, and I've had this control pad probably for about 5-6 years. You can actually see I use this stick to swing, and you can actually see that it's sitting a little bit off. I don't know if that's coming across in the video, but this analog stick gradually over the last month and a half has just got really a lot more progressively, like, I don't know, sticky, and it seems to be constantly sitting to the left a little bit, because when I played No Man's Sky it was moving without even touching the control pad. So I think it's time to retire, and I actually have retired this. I still could use it in certain games, but at the moment this control pad, and you can see how old it is because the serial number sticker at the back here is gone, just constantly wearing it. It started to move off, and the glue it just disappeared basically. So that's my old control pad. This is my new one, and as you can see there, it is an official Sony control pad. It is new. It did come with my PS4 Pro, which I bought. I did have a PS4, but I sold that to my daughter. But the money for that went to a good cause. It went to my PlayStation. So, but this is the control pad that I had, and it's 100% official. It's just a normal control pad. So let's go and play this round. If this PlayStation could actually just maybe simmer down a little bit. Oh, that's it. It's coming into land. Wave him in. It's coming. So this is the promo event. I don't know if I'm going to play the regular event because of the infractions that happened last week. I'm a bit nervous to play that. Since my rounds got all wiped for allegedly playing with a modded controller. So hopefully this video, you can see there that I've actually got the promotion event leaderboard. So I thought that it may be updated today, but there's 2 rounds so far.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is the 3rd round of this event.
So I'm going to play today. We're sitting at 12 under par, which is not too bad. It's not great either. A bit of a sticky round yesterday. I actually don't really... This course, I don't like the colour scheme of it. I think it's quite... I think the rough seems quite dark, and there was like a dusk setting, I believe. Yeah, this is like a kind of morning. This is a little bit better in the eye. Right, we're probably going to play... I'm probably going to play a bit of a fade shot here. Try and get it turning a little bit. Let's sight my controller. So that's a cradle grip technique. We actually hit that with a fast. I've used my cradle grip technique for many years. Way back to whenever the first analog control stick came out.
From 145 yards out.
The respective EA games that I played, the Tiger Woods games, I used the cradle grip technique, so I've used it many years now. So we've got 144 to the pin. Lie's pretty good. Wind's coming across behind us, so let's see, let's do the maths, let's do the numbers. 17, 6, so that's playing 150. The wind's going to knock that down, probably back to 140. I'm probably going to go 136 here. Yeah, let's accommodate for the wind and the slope. I think about there, it should be good. Let's just have a quick scout of the green. I don't really look too much at the green pattern. Swing's
Taking a
made.
shot with the
Again,
pitching
that's another
wedge.
fast, so we're actually swinging a little bit. Backswing's still a little bit quick. Yeah, we could possibly put this or chip.
I think he'll like that.
I probably prefer to chip this if I'm honest. That little bit of the slope at the front, although let's just have a get into the view. No, I think I'll putt actually. Putting's going to be more accurate. I've got a little bit of break. Green speed's 187. Can't confirm that green speed's 187.
Yes.
Right.
You need to go to Specsavers.
So we've got a little bit of break here. It's 15, 18. Okay, just trying to get my numbers here. Account for the fringe, we've maybe just under hit it a little bit. No, it's not a great putt. It's not a bad putt either.
And if this
We're
putt
ballpark.
drops, they can save par.
We should walk away with the par. So I use my
And
forefinger,
starting
middle
today's
finger,
round off at even
and that's
par.
my swing, and I use the left analog stick because my hand, my thumb here, my pad, and my thumb just here can actually rest on this, just as a kind of just steadies the hand.
And now setting up for the par 4 tee off.
So I wanted to shoot a decent score today. As I say, yesterday was a little bit, wasn't as good. And I probably want to hit, maybe just aim there. I'm going to put a bit of heat in this, and then a bit of draw. That draws for the wind, and I want just a little bit extra turnover. Apple turnover. Didn't really complete the swing.
this
I
one's looking
find
pretty good.
I do sometimes play with a silicon stick and top, just to give me a bit more, because these sticks are quite low profile.
From about 135 yards out.
Not a good lie. It's downhill, side hill lie as well. Right, let's do the maths again. 136. Elevation, pretty much on the same plane. It is downhill, so I'm probably going to knock that down to 122. Let's just see the green there, because it looks as if it... Okay, it's not too bad actually. Right, soap's taking his wind's going to bring it back a little bit, so we'll probably meet it in the middle. Probably maybe deal off just a touch. Sight my controller, get my swing line. It's moving over. That's way short. That was a misjudgment. That's a big misjudgment.
Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight
not a
reel,
good
I
one.
don't think.
Maybe a recovery shot here. 8 foot up. This is probably going to be like a full sort of flop. Because we are uphill. I'm going to put a little bit of loft on it. Probably going to go, maybe not full. Maybe just shy of full. Yeah, it's not bad. Got a wee bit of backspin there.
And this one's about 4 feet from the cup.
Easy
And the
putt.
par putt will
So that's
drop.
a par to start with. Not bad.
And after that one,
Not the way
we'll
you want to
stay
start,
at
but it's
even
better
par.
having 2 pars and maybe having a bogey in the mix. This is my
And
usual
now
position.
the
I'm
third
lying
hole
in the
tee
4. This is how I roll. This is quite a difficult par 3. There's a lot of danger. There's a pin there. It's kind of in the middle. It's like a kidney bean. So 15. It's 14 down. Oh, one of my guys on Twitch. He usually flies Concords went live. I might stick him on actually. I like a little bit of background. Just something in the back. Turn the volume down so you don't hear him. Right, what we got? 5, so that's going to be 172 wind. Wind's going to bring that up actually. 182, probably 187. I think the 183 here's the club. Difficult to get this right with that bunker in close proximity.
And looks
Swings
like a
away.
6-iron.
Good swing line. Have we got the distance? It's coming over. But I haven't aimed it. Mind you, if we'd aimed over a little bit, we might have been messing with that bunker. So
And he's got to be happy with
maybe
that.
not too bad that we aimed
this
over
one's
just
for
there a
birdie.
little bit. So green speeds are fast. Green speeds I think were different first and second round, I believe. This putt breaks a little bit. We want to be careful with this. There's no slope after the hole which can catch you out, so probably can be a little bit aggressive. Come on, break a little. Oh, it's so
Ooh, that was
close.
very
That was a
close.
really good putt. That was a good putt. I actually deserved to go in.
Now let's take a look at the leaderboard.
So par,
and he's
par
going to stay
start.
right where he is, even par after that hole.
So I'll need to edit this video, which is in fact, I need to work out how I'm going to edit it. Because I could do picture in picture, but I need to get this onto my iPad. I'm trying to work out how I can do that. I'll work that out later.
And setting up for the par 5 hole.
This hole's a bit strange because you really run into this slope here. There's a bit of wind here, so I could probably use that. I might just go for the old extra added heat and a draw.
And fantastic.
Catch up with a
distance
sauce, so
on
it's
this
going to
drive.
negate a bit of the draw, but it's going to be good. Should get up and over this ridge line, although we're still going to have a bit of an angle.
And about 205 yards to the pin.
Right, 13 down, so that's playing about 202. It's downhill quite a bit. This is a high tariff shot. I feel it's going to come off that slope a little bit. So I think I'm going to aim it out here. Hopefully I'm going to get a bit of turn in this. Oh, I left go with the control. I got a good swing, but I just didn't go through as much. And that's went way big. That was a difficult shot. It's one of those holes, it doesn't look... There's not a lot round it. It's just like a fairway and just someone's plopped a green and it just looks... Doesn't really have a lot of like character to the hole. It's rather bland. Dare say it's slightly boring. This is a trouble shot here because we do have slope after the pin. This is going to be tricky actually. I think this, a bit of loft. Hopefully we can get some kind of form of, like, say backspin, but something. I'm going to hit it kind of full. Hopefully we get some form of dragging the ball. Well, that's actually worked out pretty good. That's better than what I thought.
This one's about 2 feet from the cup.
Nope, I missed my downswing there. So that is for... Is that a par?
And after that hole, 1 under for the day.
That's a par 5. So we do go to 1 under par. Score today, to be honest, can really do with shooting. I don't know whether double digits is possible. I think the course is playing a little bit.
Okay, let's see what the 5th
more
has in store
trickier.
for us.
So 6, 7, 8 under par could be a good call. Probably in under par, to be honest, will be doable. So I'm gonna play a bit of fade to hold it into this wind here. swings away.
Oh, someone's
A little
looking pretty
bit
good.
peeked over at the top there. A little bit of a pull, but we're okay. Again, you can see it's a normal control pad. As I say, this one is... I mean, I've
And
had
about
this a lot
205
of years,
yards to go.
and it really is just not doable in this game. Right, so the Y is pretty good. Wind is taking us. What's the pin? 9. It's probably playing about 198. 194 could be good. It's downhill though, so I might put a little bit of loft on it. Tricky pin. Everything's sloping away to the side there. Right, let's accommodate for this wind. I might just put a little bit of loft on this because we have got a downslope. Alright, let's go for the swing. Oh, there's a little bit of a lag there. So I can sight down my thumb. My thumb line's like my kind of swing line. That is quite short. We probably could have went full bore, but...
And that couldn't have been the intended result on that approach.
No, it's tricky. This is a bit of a... This could be like... I usually prefer the flop shot. And I usually play like a 16 yards, so I don't need to go... I need to put a little bit of loft. I probably need to go back just about there, I think. It's a kind of little flick. You've got to be careful because you can't put too much on it. The tempo was
this,
just completely gone because it's such a short swing. It doesn't really matter too much. So I believe that was for
Currently
par.
sitting at 1 under for the
So it
day.
keeps us at 1 under. So those guys at the moment are 30 under par. So
And now the
Nick
sixth
On's
hole.
away to get a toy. 240. 8 downs. It's playing roughly 237. Wind is going to bring that up probably near a 250. Oh, this is a tricky one. This is tricky. Oh, the 250. Yeah, this is really just a hit and hope with this 2-wood. I'm not even going to do a... Did I do a partial? No, I'm just going to hit it. I'm just going to go full flaps. Because if I go a partial, I can really be
this shot's
short, but I
looking
think
pretty
this is going to be
good.
just almost on the pin. Oh, if it just had the pin there, that would have been... See, we've now
And I
got...
apologize, folks. That
We've
shot's
now
ended
got a
up
kind
in
of
the rough.
difficult shot. If we played a partial, we might have been just too neat. What can I do here? I can't really do the putt. I've got to be careful here. This chip could get away from us, so we're going to have to be 69, 76%. What I'm going to do is I'm going to loft this up full bore, and what I want to do is just... I'm thinking just a little pop and let it roll. You can see how much that's going. I mean, that almost looked as if I duffed it. That is
And
not
about
too
4
bad.
feet from the cup.
Bit of a... It's a bit of a tricky putt. Missable.
And that one's going to go.
So we make the putt for par.
And currently sitting at 1 under for the day.
So still 1 under par. We're holding steady.
And now setting up on the par 3.
Good number for us. 91 yards is bang on. Well, it's not bang on, but it's... the wind's tricky because it's probably about roughly 10. I don't know if this is a full off scenario. I feel that it is. I could be totally wrong here. Could be totally wrong. Oh baby, get up, bite. Oh, look at it. There's just it's. You've got the kind of saucer. It's got an upturned saucer. Quite frustrating, these greens. You know, it's became quite a big style in
Unlucky on that
the
approach
golf
shot.
club.
Unfortunately, not enough club on that one.
Okay, this is a tricky shot now. It's probably going to be the flop shot here. 10 yards, but it is uphill, so we need to be careful here. This is very, very tricky. A chip shot's not really on here. Chips just, I think it's difficult. I prefer the flop. It's a bit risky. We just need to go back just a tiny bit. Oh, I went too much there. I went too much, but we got the backspin. My practice swing was maybe just about right.
Par.
And I went for the initial hit, and I just went too far. Now this is one of these putts where if we don't get this in the hole, we're probably off the green. Green speed's super fast. There's a little bit of break in it. It's not as if it's. This is tough. This is really tough. That was missed.
Ooh, almost.
That's probably going to be off the green. I mean, is that? I mean, it's fair, I suppose, but it's such a difficult putt. We'd almost been better leaving it short. So we drain the bogey.
Nice putt.
That's going to put us to
even par.
That's going to put us to even par. But that putt was all kinds of difficult. You can't go aggressive on it. You've got to really just tap it, which means it's going to incur more break. So it's really, you're at a sticky wicket.
Ow!
Right, going to put a little bit of draw on this just to hold it up.
And he appears to be playing the draw shot
away.
here. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway.
Should be in the fairway. Oh, just made it. Oh, what is it, boy? Come here.
Too much time.
And about 190
What
yards
is
to
it?
the
Oh.
pin.
Oh, don't you see the bump? 190, it's a very long approach to a par 4. Difficult par 4 this. So we are playing 187 wind. Wind's about 10, so it's 197. This club could, it's difficult, could be long. So we've got a little bit, so I'm going to put a little bit of draw in this. And a little bit of loft, because I think it's going to be a little bit too long. Shots away. It's holding its line. It's looking pretty good. We did catch it with a slow. If it gets a bit of roll, it could be good. Very difficult greens. So it's so tough to just.
Happy with that.
You really got to land it in a spot and then just find, almost like read the putt. Which I'm probably. I think I will putt this. Okay, I see break at the start, but it breaks a little bit more at the end. This is a makeable putt. It's good that it's uphill. You can kind of be slightly aggressive. Didn't turn.
Oh my goodness, close.
Okay,
very
maybe
close.
we're a little bit too aggressive with that. A little rush of blood to the
This
head.
one's about 10 feet from the cup.
Now left a little bit of a tricky one. A little bit of break on it. This is tough. Turn. Oh,
And that
makes
one
it.
will drop for par.
Whew, I tell you, that was pressure there.
And after that hole, he will stay at even par.
So it keeps us at even, going steady,
And now
nothing
setting up for the
fantastic.
par 4.
So far it's been, I would say it's been tricky. I'll just hit this out. Let the wind bring it back a little bit. Not putting end on it. I have quite that with a little bit of a slope again.
And he will like that. And about 155 yards out.
Right, 17. This is putting at 159. Wind's across. It's uphill. Probably do the 160 with a bit of loft, I think. Let's accommodate for the wind. Soap's going to help us with the wind just a touch, but we're still going to have to put a little bit on it. See a ridge line, so we don't really want to be right at the pin, so let me get this one just right.
Going with the 8-iron here.
It's hooking over a little
Hope
bit.
this
I
one
kind
looks
of
like
pulled
it's
it out a
heading
touch.
to the rough.
Kick.
Well, it's not on the
We're
top
going to
of
have
the
that
list of
soap
best approach
behind us,
shots
which is
today.
going to make it.
Unfortunately,
It's
not
going to make
enough
it a little
club,
bit
I
difficult, although
think.
it doesn't look too bad. Okay, it's actually looking like quite a makeable chip in here. Look at the percentage. You hit it a little bit, but oh, I've kind of choked that a little bit. Although it's not bad. Could have been. So that is going to
And he's going to
conclude
stay
the
right there at
opening
even
9.
par after that hole.
Even par. Nothing. Birdie and a bogey. Not really making too much
And
progress,
teeing
but
off on this par 4.
okay, probably play a big. Use the wind. Get a bit of Darth Vader on it.
And it looks like he's put a
Just
fade
send
on
it
this
down
one.
range.
Do that straight down. Oh, come on. Sorry, boy. Give me this straight.
It's going to be a big drive.
Look, Les.
340. Yeah, what's that going to give us?
And about 160
What's the
yards
scores
to
in the
the
doors?
pin.
This is a short par. That's a really short. What's I'm going to say it's a par 5. It's a stroke index 5. I was getting excited there for a minute. Right, 159. 158. Wins probably. It's easily a 10 range. 148. Some tells me the 136. A bit of deal off. I think the 136 should be good. But this could turn nasty. There's a lot of slope on this. Line's good. Could be good if it just nestles up a little. I'm watching the break. It's just going to go in it. It's just going to trickle. Just didn't turn that much. So I don't think there's a lot of break on it.
And this for the birdie.
Semi-makeable. Just really need to get the break right here. Oh, misjudged that big time. That did not break as much.
And this putt's about a 2-footer here.
It's an easy tap in though. So that's another part.
And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one.
I mean, the scores there, guys are shooting 9 unders, 6 unders, they're all single digits. There's no double digit scores.
And moving
I'd
on
like to get
the
moving a
11th
little
hole.
bit, couple under at least. Okay. I think that wind, if we hit this, I think it should be a decent number to the pin, but things can change.
And nicely done.
I
Looking
feel we
like
should be a
we'll
good
have some
sort
fairway
of
here.
lob wedge in. I think before we were actually too short, well, too close to the pin. But with that wind, it's going to knock it down a bit. 93, 13 up, so it's 4, 99. Wind though. Wind's right in our face. So 99, probably. So 108, I think. Well, a little bit of de-loft, according to my numbers. Gonna line up my controller. Shots away. Go on, be the cob.
This one's looking good, folks.
Oh, get in. Oh, it's pretty decent. Got the number just about right. It's that kind of distance that's
This one's
missable.
right around
Depends
8
what kind of
feet.
break we've got. Oh, it's right. This should be in. Centre
And
cup.
that one goes for birdie.
Right, that's going to get us back
And
to one
one
under.
for the day after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 12th.
I really don't like that. Although that wind is bringing it back. I think I'm just going to start it off and let it kick back. It should be okay. Perfect. I misjudged the hole the last 2 rounds. I actually ended up in that rough, but it kind of makes
And
the
I think
shot
you'll like
a little
that.
bit more difficult.
Okay, and
There's
from
a hole I need
150
to watch
yards
out. I
out.
think it's 16. And you watch that hole. Good lie here. So 149. It's playing roughly. Probably 4 off that. 145. The wind though is going to bring that up 150, 160. A rad downhill, so I'm probably have to put a little bit of loft on it. Sight my line. Hit the shot.
And here's an 8-iron.
Shot meter's good. We've got the right yardage.
And oh my, this is going towards the
Shot,
sand.
way shot.
And that will
And
not
that
be
is
on
a
the green.
nasty line, that
And
bunker.
he has not been hitting all that many greens today. And that's
To
the
be fair,
trend.
it's 73%, so it's actually not that bad. Oh, it's going to be, okay. 12 yards, 2 up. So that pill wide, it's probably a 24. Probably need to put a little bit extra on it. Not much though. Gets out. It's not bad.
And after a shot like that, that's
Should
that's
have
putting
a
par very
decent
much
putt
within
for
reach.
par.
And that putt's gonna drop
So
for
we make the
par.
par putt.
And after that hole, 1 under for the day.
Right, we could really do some birdies. See a couple of double digits now, 10 under.
And now teeing off on this par 4.
It's a tough course. It's not. See, this is the one we were too long. I would probably prefer. I'm thinking that wind. I don't want to be. I think that might be just about right. Just touch a fade just to hold it in the wind.
And it's looking like this is bound for the
I
short
just want a
stuff.
good number into the pin. That's what it's all about. It's not a good number. Well, it could work out pretty decent. 73, 10 foot up. It's probably playing 76. Wind. It's easily an 86. I think that's a flop with a little bit of loft, but I'm a bit scared to put too much loft on it. I think about there. Right, let's go. No, I'm not happy with that backswing. I felt a little bit awkward there. Just came over a little bit, pulled it. Pointing a backspin in that. Oh, come on. Really? I thought I was going to go off the green there.
And this for the birdie.
Again, there's not a lot of break. Probably just on left, right edge. Get in the hole.
And finishing this hole out with a solid
Woo!
putt. And currently sitting at 2 under for
I
the
guess
day.
it's a 2 under.
And setting up now
Going
on the
steady.
14th hole.
This is a tricky shot. I wonder, could I play it there and just let it feed off? Is that? Nah, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't want to hit the 2-wood. I'd rather hit a drive that's just gonna churn through this rough. Maybe not. I don't know whether that's a
And
good.
he's probably not happy
Maybe I
with
should
that.
just have played up, laid it up. 143 percentage ain't too bad. I'm thinking that, although it is downhill, I might just hit this de-loft. I'm going to run a bit of draw, hold it in that wind in the slope. Nah, it's a little bit shy. Trickles on. It's maybe going to be a long putt.
I think he'll like that.
Maybe I should have copped up.
And this is for birdie.
Okay, 48, 12, so it's about 52. That's not a bad number. That's a good gauge for us. In terms of where we need to putt. Like power. Somebody's smoking away. We hit that really shy.
And this for the par.
Strange. I don't think that would be a shot. Come on, break a little. Oh, that's a good putt.
And that putt will drop.
I'll tell you one thing, that was a clutch putt there.
And he's going to move
That was a
up
par,
in the
but I mean that could
standings
so
after that
easily have
hole.
missed. So somebody's at 13 under.
And now teeing off on the par 5.
Right, par 5. Chance here maybe to get... Trying to think how this hole plays. Play it up here, let it come off that wind. Just don't hit it fast.
He appears to be heading for the fairway here.
I think this is not... I say reachable, but I think it's like nip and tuck. .283. I think I'll just lay up here. Bit of draw, I want to hold it against that wind. Keep it kind of going straight. I don't really want to be in the green. I mean, a long putt, that last putt I had that was long, I misjudged it a little bit, so I don't want to be... I'd rather have some kind of flop shot maybe. Right, this is not bad. 42. I have got a flop shot that goes 42, but we're uphill as well, which is going to help us a little bit, I would reckon. Aim it there for the slope. Oh, be good. Hop a little. Oh, that's a good. It's always good when you get a number that's 42, especially if it's up that
Yeah, it's
uphill
about 3
element
feet
meant
to
that
the
we could
cup
hit
from
it
here.
full. So we get the
And
easy
that one will
birdie.
drop for birdie.
So we're 3 under par.
And
Building
he's
around
moving on
together,
up on the
it's been a little
leaderboard
bit
after
sticky
that
though.
hole.
Must have stayed puffed.
And now setting up on the
Right, 3 holes to
16th
go.
tee.
This, I hate this hole. This is the one with the fairway, but it slopes away, and that's like quite heavy rough there. Is it this one? I don't know, but I'm going big, and I'm going for a little bit of drop. Maybe I went too far over. Get a good kick. Nah, nah. Go, 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 go. Oh, you dirty dog. That was
Probably
close.
not that happy about that one.
Probably put too much draw in that. 148, 13 up, so it's playing 152. I'm going to play that with a bit of loft. Accommodate for the wind. Right, let's go. Right, come on. Oh, roll a little. No, maybe stop a little. Nah, it's always going to run. Yeah, there's a lot of
back into the
like
fairway now, and the green is definitely in
parabolic
play.
shaped greens. Right, Y is not good. Probably going to play the 24 flop. Again, it's 14, so we don't have a lot of room. A couple of practice swings, try and gauge the distance. Probably a little bit shy in that one. That's going to leave us a bit
And
of a
about
stinker.
10 feet to go here.
Yep. And it's sloping away from us at all sides, so this is going to be tricky. We've got to be careful with this. Got to be careful with the distance, the power. Oh, what a putt.
And that one drops for
What a putt.
par.
That had all kinds of bad
And
written all over it.
unfortunately, he's going to
Even
move
if
down in the
that putt
standings
had went
after
in,
that
that
one.
probably had dragged by a couple of feet.
And
5,
let's see what
6
the
feet.
17th has in store.
Maybe. This hole's a stinker. Depends where the pin is. The pin's not bad to date. 14 down. 195 to the pin. The wind's slightly into us. A little bit of loft, I think. Probably a little bit of fade just to hold it.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-iron.
Maybe a bit too much fade. It's kind of and a little bit shy as well. Probably just to hit that full bore. I've been a little bit short on some of these.
And this one's for birdie.
Again, it's 42. It's 51, I think. There's a little bit of break as well. Come on, let's try and get the number this time. That's better distance. Now, still short, but long putts have not been as good
This
today.
putt's about 7 feet to the cup.
Okay, it's one of these missable putts. We can be a wee
And
bit
that putt
aggressive.
drops for par.
So that's another pass, another good par save.
And today currently sitting at 3 under par.
3 under par, last hole. The last hole is a
And
par
moving
5.
on to the 18th hole.
Tight fairway though, although that wind's kind of helping us a little bit. Maybe going to go there, a little bit of loft and a little bit of fade just to hold it into it.
And he's playing the fade shot.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway.
Kick the right way. Oof. That'll do it. That will do it.
Okay, and about 205 yards to the pin.
Okay. So it's 9 up, so it's roughly about 210. The wind though is going to bring that back. So I think the 1-9. I think the 5-iron's going to be good here. It's going to be kind of marginal though. We've got to be careful. It's going to come over a little bit, so I need to accommodate for that. And just a little bit of de-loft.
Going with the 5-iron here.
I've hit that slow, so it's not come over as much. Finds a bunker. Is that good, bad? Depends.
Poor luck on that approach shot.
Okie dokie. 76, 84%, 25 uphill. Probably going to be a full cob here. So it might actually work out in our favour. Oh, that's going to be short and nips and backspin as well. Sometimes with these shots you get backspin, sometimes you
And
don't,
about
it runs
18
on a little
feet
bit.
to the cup.
So the birdie chance we're going to have here is not easy. Again, the putt's not bad. Sliding away a little bit though. Yeah, let's go. I missed my forward stroke there. Is it high enough? Oh,
Oh
come
my
on.
goodness.
Close, but no cigar.
And for the par.
So we make the par
And
putt.
finishing the hole with a solid
I think
par.
we'd won. What did we have there? 2 bogeys, 1 bogey. Let's check the scorecard. 1 bogey. I mean, that's not bad, but we missed a few chances. 3 under par. I'm kind of reasonably happy. I'm not overly happy, but it's not bad. Whew, that was quite a lot of pressure. So once again, you can see it's a normal control pad. Normal, 100% official Sony PlayStation 4 control pad. So, oh, a wee shiver there. So let's go back to the main screen here, and I'll conclude this video. So this video's been a little bit different. I'll need to see how I can edit it together. So we've shot 8 under, 4 under, 3 under. We're sitting at 15 under par, which I think is okay. We're tied 81st there. I don't know what we're going to be on the website, but hopefully you enjoyed this video. I need a pee. I need to remember to take my GoPro off, or it could get quite interesting. So that's my setup. As I say, standard PS4 Pro controller. That's my Yeti microphone. So catch you later. Bye.